Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming in this Sunday. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We have Posey is going to be co-hosting with me. We also have, let's see, Theodora Taylor, which I'm super excited about, and Dahlia Rose. I'm super excited about them. So we got Theodora Taylor, Dahlia Rose, Amarie Avant, Twyla Turner, Lawrence Hall, Florian Green. We're gonna have a lot of fun. There are a lot of great authors. I just wanted a bunch of authors to come in and just celebrate kind of the end of 2020. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming on in here. Okay, so I'm going to start this intro. Hey, Renee. I'm going to start this intro up. And after that, we will go ahead and begin.
Santa, I've been good this year. Make your list and check it twice. I'll leave you a note right here underneath the Christmas lights. Carols and bells, none of them help. I still feel blue. I just wanna fall in love this Christmas. I don't need a fancy watch. You can give the elves a break.
All right. Okay. So, first of all, I see a lot of people joining and jumping in here. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. First, I wanted to bring in my co-host. And I have a little intro, but you know, I like my little intro videos. So I have a little intro video of my co-host that I am going to play.
When the gathering has begun and concerns are down to one, should we clean up or have fun for a while? There's a sweet, sweet stillness there in the quiet Christmas air. May you find yourself laughing all the while. Have a happy, merry, beautiful Christmas, where all your troubles fade away, where there's laughing and memories made by the Christmas tree, and joy for every age. So have a beautiful Christmas. Oh, have a beautiful Christmas.
All right. So I already see that someone said that they read Billionaire Stripper, which is good because Posey actually gave me that. I have that around here. I meant to have it next to me. But I'm going to go ahead and bring Miss Posey Parks in. And I love her so much. She is so nice. Posey!
Hi, everyone. Merry
I want to thank
Christmas.
you for coming in. Oh my
That was
God.
my pleasure. My
You know,
little outfit.
I can probably ask you almost anything and you'll be like, let's go and let's do it. Because all this fall, I asked you to do a photo shoot for me. You was like, girl, okay, what time? How we doing it? Okay, I'll be over here. I'm like, I'm going to be taking pictures of you in a tunnel. You're like, well, where's the tunnel at? Give me the address. Then I was like, well, could you be my sexy elf? You were like, yes. I was like, well, what about, wearing an outfit? You like, girl, okay, what type of outfit? Let's do it. So you are my ride or die, okay?
Absolutely. It's been
You
so
are
much
awesome.
fun. You are amazing. I mean, I know your readers know that, but like, you are so fun to work with. You're so laid back, and it's just really fun to work with you.
Well, hello, everyone is in here saying hello. So I did that intro of Posey's like different books. I wonder how many of y'all have read some of these different books. Anybody want to throw that out? And since we have Posey, we're going to wait a little bit before we bring everyone in. Does anybody have any questions for Miss Posey? Let me see. I see something over here. I'm definitely adding Posey Parks to my, yes, please add her to the wish list. And if you end up winning a giveaway, I'm going to be giving away your choice of ebooks from all the different authors that are in the group. So that should be a whole bunch of fun. Okay, somebody said they have read Posey. And they should have, because we are also broadcasting in Pandora's Box, right? Which is Posey's group. So all K Killers, Posey has a group. If you're not already on there, I'm really sure we share a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right, so somebody said A Hero's Love. Oh, okay. They read A Hero's Love. Someone said, I read a few. All right, hey, Christine. Hey, Christine.
Hey, Christine.
So first of all, how has your year been going for you right now?
Woo! Crazy.
Busy?
It's very busy towards the end. I would say I got caught up with the pandemic at the beginning. So I kind of like watched the news for like 2 months, you know. And then it took me like 2-3 months to write Assassins and Mob Wives, and I had to write like 14 POVs. Very challenging. Very.
14 POVs?
Yeah.
How the hell did you do that?
Yeah. Oh my God. Kenya, let me tell you something. It was so tough. Whoa. I was talking to my assistant several times, like, I don't know if I can finish this. It's just too much. So,
how big was the book?
It was actually probably like only 530 pages, which yeah. He written it for 700 and something pages. So yeah.
Holy shit. Did you have a chart, like a whole chart and everything up?
I have a timeline that I usually use in Scrivener, and so I just want to make sure that I touch on certain points in the book. I was talking to another author recently, and I was talking about plotting in 2021. I had planned to plot this year. It didn't work out. But so I do plan to try and get more into plotting. But basically, I see the book as like a movie in my head, and I start trying to write and just keep up with it and just make sure I stay on point or whatever, and then the end.
I mean, I am kind of in a difficult position because I'm doing a continuation of the Lion and Mouse series. So I'm doing book 6, but it's become sort of like a Marvel Universe situation, type of Avengers connection. Everybody's coming together in this book. And it's like I have to remember all the different timelines and everyone's goals. Did you battle and struggle with trying to remember everyone's goals, everyone's motivations, everyone's personalities?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, Samantha's my first character, so she's usually the easier one to always remember, which is kind of odd. I usually start the book off with her or Sydney. But yeah, it can be a struggle, and so by me having all those Scrivener sheets, you know, with each book and each character for each book, it helps me. You know, when did they have this baby? You know, how old is this child? You put the
pictures up once, because Scrivener you can use pictures and stuff too, right?
I believe so. I've never done that. I need to elevate in Scrivener. I do the bare bones, seriously. But yeah, I just, you know, okay, this day they need to do this, because they were on vacation. So they were on this crazy Assassins and Mob Wives vacation. It was just, you know, a lot of killing happening. So yeah, just trying to pull in everybody and remember things about like her father. It is a bear. It is tough.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And they wrote books too.
Thank you, Asia, for reading all the Posey Lunchtime Chronicles. That Lunchtime Chronicles series is insane.
Yeah.
You were actually on last month doing the Lunch Chronicles whole like big.
Yeah, which is amazing. Yeah.
That was a lot.
Oh my God. And it seemed like that time flew by. We could have kept going, seriously, in that live.
I was nervous because I had all of y'all, and to me, y'all are big dogs. So it was like having y'all all, and y'all all are professional. By the way, hey, Miss L. Lauren, how are you doing today? All right. So let's talk about Georgia Peach real quick while we have a little bit of time before Theodora and Dahlia come in. And I'm gonna take this. I got a thing on the chair. I'm gonna take this off so that we are like close to level.
Oh yeah, I was
I'm
like,
a little
dang,
OCD. Like I'm like, I'm not above this stuff.
Okay, yeah, we about to say.
So, who has read Sweet Georgia Peach, by the way? Because I know we got some people that are already saying they read it. So we got some. Okay, but anyway, tell us about Sweet Georgia Peach. I know you did before, but tell us a little something.
Yeah. Okay. So Wyatt, he becomes a professional NFL football player, and it starts out with some drama that happens in Butter Pecan Gelato, where Messy Mandy spills some gossip about him having 4 baby mamas.
Oh no!
And, yeah. So Lakeland's like ticked off, and her brother is kind of like watching between them because Deacon is Wyatt's best friend, and so he's kind of watching this eye exchange between them, like, what's going on? Like, I know he's not going against me and talking to my sister or whatever. So it's just like this roller coaster ride where he's like kind of stalking her. Wyatt is kind of stalking her, trying to tell her, this is not true, and she's not having it. And it's action. To me, it's action packed. There's some mafia in there. He's related.
Do you love doing mafia?
I do. It's an addiction, unfortunately.
Speaking of mafia, Devin wanted to know, when will we see more of the mobsters and assassins?
Yeah. Because when I bring all the characters together like that, I know that all my books cross over. I get that. And you will see a lot of my characters in Hidden Witness 7 that's coming up next year.
Wow.
I'll probably have to release Assassins and Mob Wives 2 next summer. So, yeah, because once again, and then you guys are asking me to add in more characters. So, like, as I create new characters, someone said, oh, we need to bring Lakeland in. I'm like, oh my goodness, they're going to have like 4 buses rolling down the highway to wherever they're going. So,
I need to watch you when you do a bunch of, next time you do a lot of POVs, I just need to watch your process to see how you're doing with that. Because I still can't imagine you did all of those damn POVs like that.
Yeah. What's her name? Elena Johnson. Didn't she say she did that? We were watching a live recently, and she said she did more than 14. I was like, oh my goodness, I want to pull my hair out with 14. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to you about that because I wanted to put a couple more POVs in this book, but I'm not sure if I would. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm nervous about it. Yes, Emily, Cass. Okay, I think I have another question right here. I love Posey's Hidden series and Assassin Mob's Wives. I've read most of her work. I love the alpha males and strong women characters. That's right. You can't go wrong with that. What made you get into the mafia, like writing about mafia?
It was so funny. A coworker and I were talking one day when I used to work at the bank, and he said he worked with these he worked for, I want to say the company, but he worked with a company who dealt with construction workers. And he said he noticed that there were like these guys in like suits hanging out watching the construction workers, and he was like, what's that about? And he kind of put 2 and 2 together and realized that it was like the mafia.
Ooh,
and I was like, yeah, and this was like in New Jersey, and I was like, you don't mind if I kind of take from that, do you? And then it just went off from there, and I created Dylan, and then it's just, it's been so much fun. I love mafia movies, like The Godfather, Sopranos, all that kind of stuff.
Yes. Do you see that there's going to be a Sopranos prequel coming out?
I think I saw that somewhere. I've been so in the cave. It's been so crazy.
You've been working, girl. You've been working hard.
But I'm excited. If it's going to be a prequel, it's going down. I'll be watching that. Absolutely.
Okay, let me see if there's anyone before we get into your Christmas book coming out. I love Georgia Peach's Posey. Wright is my husband. Okay. Let's see. Mom's Wife was insanely good, and fun. Yes, Willie.
Thanks, Millie.
I love Posey Park. It seems like I've been reading her forever. And you're
Aw.
going to continue to. Do you see yourself writing forever? Is it a moment where you're going to retire or?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I have like over 25 books right now. I'm like trying to think how many I actually have. But yeah, I can write. I don't even know how old is Nora Roberts, but she's up there. And she still
Yes.
writes every day. I think I
Over
read
100 novels.
Yeah, see, and she says she still sits down every day, at least a few hours to write. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. My kids hate when I say it, but I was like, I'm going to die on my laptop. And they're like, Mom, could you just, I'm just telling you how passionate I am about writing. Like, we don't want to talk about you dying and how you're going to die. I said, don't worry, it's going to be 105 or something like that, but I'm letting y'all know it's going to be a look in the office for me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Asia said, I love that mafia twist in Sweet Georgia Peach. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Posey, you are new to me. Which book should I read first?
Oh wow. I would say you can start with Hidden Witness because I'm about to write book 7. So it is like my best-selling mafia series, one of my best-selling series. So I would say start there. You'll still get all the characters crossing in, Samantha, all of them. So yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. And then we have Shell. Shell said she is addicted to mafia stories. They're fun. You get these hardcore, like violent guys who like fall in love. And I love how IR is allowing Black women to fall in love with so many different guys, you know, Italian mafia, French, Japanese, Irish, all of these different like rough guys, you know.
Yeah.
So I love it. What do we have? You're welcome. You'll definitely be hooked, and we'll definitely read the rest of it. So Christine is up in the chat room pimping your books. Thank you, Christine.
Thank you so much. I love her. She's amazing. She's been with me from the beginning. So yes, awesome. Thank you so much.
I'll definitely remember when Shantae first came out with Sam and Jacob series. I've been hooked since.
Yeah.
All right, let's pull up this Santa book real quick here. It is so sexy.
Thank you.
A Billionaire's Holiday Love. Look at those abs. Look at those abs. Tell me about A Billionaire's Holiday Love.
I'm still working on it. Look, it comes out this week. It's so.
Did I just give you anxiety just now?
My goodness. Oh my goodness. But I will get it out. I have to write the ending. He is. I was just posting this morning. I said he reminds me of Dominic. There's mafia feel to this book too. He's related to the Romano crime family. I have other families.
Ooh.
So the Maggiorellis are in Hidden Witness series, and then I'll have other the 4 families next. So he's related to one of the 4 families. Noah is, and he calls Hope Miss Christmas when he first sees her. Because she's like all into the Christmas spirit, the Christmas sweaters and all that. She's just loving the snow and all this kind of stuff. And he's just like, he just thinks it's ridiculous, but he doesn't understand why he's drawn to her. And he kind of, I don't want to say stalks, but kind of like he.
I like a stalking ass hero.
Girl, I do. It's become an addiction. Yeah, he just stalks on in there into the restaurant after her, and just makes it like he's just gonna sit down and eat next to her, and then they get into her and stuff, and it's just so funny. He just talks about her elf slippers. It's hilarious. I think I released a snippet a week ago, and him and his peppermint stick and all of that, and I had peppermint stick behind me. I'll show it later, but I just like this guy. He is something else. And Dominic.
How sexy are we talking here? Is it like chill, super steamy, or boiling hot? Where would you put it at?
I would say super steamy. I think all my books are super steamy. So
I was gonna say, we know you're nasty now. We know you're nasty.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I might be some choking in there. You never know.
Posey.
On the wall stuff, hammer up against the wall, that kind of, hey.
I've been in the phase of the alpha grabbing the neck now. I don't know why. That's just, I'm going through neck grabbing phase and the hair yanking phase now.
Oh yeah, me too. I think the readers had asked me to do that in Hidden Witness 3, and I've been kind of hooked ever since. So yeah.
Well, guys, y'all need to help me tell me some things to add to this. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Wyatt was, for me, the hero of a lifetime. When the book ended, I cried a little. I was so happy for them. Which book does Wyatt come from?
Wyatt is in, oh my God, Sweet Potato, Sweet Georgia Peach. Oh my God, I want to say Sweet Potato.
Listen, that's when you have a lot of books. It is what it is. It is what it is.
It was Lunchtime Chronicles, though. The last book, Sweet Georgia Peach. Wyatt was a football player. And I love her, which is so super cute.
Awesome. All right, Jada said you two are pretty.
Tell Jada, I said, hey, what's up? Thanks, Karen.
All right, will we see more of Wyatt's family? That's what Devin wanted to know.
Yes, he is. How do I say which family is he related to? Yes, they have their own book. Absolutely. Anytime I kind of like draw out other characters, you kind of know that they're going to get a book too. That's how that works. So yeah, I will. They will have spinoffs that's coming up. Luca is first from Marco's brother from the Espositos, and then we'll get into the other mafia families.
That makes sense.
Years, so.
And I think we have basically a question that's similar. Will you continue Wyatt's story, which I feel like you kind of mentioned.
Well, you might see him in the mafia stories, but I know someone else asked me about that. It's kind of hard because it was supposed to be a smaller book. It's not like a big book. Like if I could have wrote a big book or like a series or something on Wyatt getting into trouble or something with some other kind of scandal, then yes, I don't know. You might see him cross over into someone else's book, but I can't really say if he'll have another book because I don't know how that works because it's within the Lunchtime Chronicles. So.
Okay. Maybe you go in the next season. Do you think you would? Or well, that's a long discussion. But that's something to think about. That I want to put you up in that.
Yeah.
Sam and the rest of the ladies are so badass. I definitely need them as friends.
Yes.
That's good. And we have someone who said they love the cover. All right, y'all. Ask some more questions for Posey. We are going to be getting into Dahlia Rose and Theodora Taylor soon. So any more questions from my co-host, let me know. We have, let's see, Posey just keeps me perpetually adding to my book boyfriend list. You too, King. Thank you, Christine. And we thank you for all your support.
Yeah, she's amazing. She shares everything. I so appreciate it. That was awesome.
Someone just finished Ghost of Christmas. Thank you, guys. I'm off. Renee said she's off of super steamy. We know Posey is going to bring the steam for sure.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Yes, Posey say steamy. Who can forget the special creams Sam buys for Jacob's treats? And then she shared the brand with Zoe and the other ladies. And okay, so what are we doing with these creams here?
The creams are like, if he's going to go down on you, it might be sour flavor, apple pie flavor, and Jacob's flavor is like cherry pie. So yeah, he lathers that on there and goes to town. Absolutely.
All right. So I am going to get ready to introduce Miss Theodora Taylor and Miss Dahlia Rose. But first, I want to get some intros in to let y'all know who these ladies are. Y'all already know who Theodora Taylor and Dahlia Rose is, honestly. But I'm just in case y'all forgot. So I am gonna pull Miss Posey out. Just in case y'all need a little memory lesson here. So first, let's go with Dahlia Rose first because this video is super, super fire.
You're the one, this is everything I've waited my life for. Cause nothing in this world can stop the sun from shining. Whenever you're around me, the birds start singing, and everything goes my way.
Oh my God, it is so sexy. I cannot wait to get into that. And let's see, we are bringing in Miss Dahlia Rose right now. Hello! Let me
Hey,
make sure
how
I
are
have
you?
you. You looking good over there. I know you have been super busy. Super busy.
Oh yeah, it's been a year, but we all know that it's been a year.
And it's baby. It's you've been
Hmm.
busy with a baby.
Yeah, my grandson, my first grand, he one.
Oh, it's a little it's coming a little slow, but that is okay. We are gonna work with that. All right. So I'm gonna pull you out and I'm gonna bring
Oh,
Theodora, do her intro, bring it in,
okay.
and I'm coming back with you. All right, all right.
Falling and the cold wind is blowing hard. I'm locked inside tonight, but my heart is somewhere else. I'm thinking of you, babe, and all your crazy ways. I miss you more right now. It must be these holidays. You know you're my everything, the only present I want. And oh, what I give to be with you under the mistletoe. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. Merry Christmas.
Dahlia in. I'm bringing Theodora in. Here we go. And Miss Posey in. And let's see how this works out. We're gonna see what
Hey,
happens from this.
it looks like it's working to me.
Yes.
Woo!
Theodora has the hat on. Everybody is looking
I know, I
great.
know. My little antlers are very
Little
flat. I was just like, is there any way to get them to stand up? And they are just like, no, we are impotent antlers.
Theodora is now.
So,
Theodora, you're in Barbados right now, right?
yes, yes.
And Dahlia is from Barbados, or
Yes, and she's at home without me, and I feel some type of way, but that's okay. The government shut me down from going home, but that's okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
oh my! So how is Barbados? Like, what made you
We
decide
were
to
going to
move
be
down?
there for Christmas.
No, that is, yeah. This has been, I don't want to talk about this year, but I guess we're going to talk about this year. It's been a terrible year. It's a long story. We were like planning for a really long time to spend the 20s in Germany for various reasons, right? And then like 2020 comes along. It's like, man, we're gonna have a pandemic instead. So we're basically parking here until Germany opens, and it's terrible. It's terrible to have to park here. Oh no, poor us. So.
Oh, you're. I don't know how you're surviving.
I don't know. I don't
sand and the
know.
sun.
Like
How are you
waking up
living?
to the beach every day. It's just horrible. No, I'm kidding. It's really, really lovely, and
It's
we're
a terrible, terrible thing.
glad that Barbados had this fabulous welcome stamp visa and was just like, oh, if you're a remote worker, come through. So that's what we did.
Well, Christine said, yes, bring on the other fabulous authors, Theodora and Dahlia. I know y'all have all read Dahlia Rose and Theodora Taylor. They have been in the game doing their thing for a minute. How's everyone feeling?
Oh, yeah.
Dahlia, what have you, what's been going on?
Edits and work. Edits and work. I just turned in my edit Hallmark. That Christmas book will be out in October 21st, 2021.
Good.
I just put out my new Christmas book, self-published. The one my true love gave to me, and Eclipse of the Heart, and then I started writing historicals, and I'm all over the place.
Oh my goodness. Everybody's in the chat room talking about that video, Dahlia. The Asian guy with the muscles and all of that.
Nice. I really like that.
I looked at that video 2 or 3 times when you sent it.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I think the music.
I need to watch that one more time. Yeah, the music did kind of make it got you in the mood.
We're close today. Yep, it did.
All right, so let's say everyone is saying hi to y'all. Now, do we have any questions right now for them? Theodora, I wanted to ask you about 12 Days of Crystal. Now, is this, explain that to me, because I'm on your newsletter and I'm always seeing episodes pop up.
Yeah. So 12 Days of Crystal is an annual, Krista, sorry. The first one, it was a 12 episode serial that I did one Christmas. And it was so much fun to write that I decided to just bring it back every Christmas. And then about 2 years after that, I started a serial called 12 Months of Crystal. And I never finished it. It's one of those things where it's just like, I doubt anyone's paying attention to these serials, but with 12 Months of Crystal, people really were, and I've got
paying attention
about it. So I am really, really excited to be finishing it up. Starting Christmas, we're going to go through all 12 episodes. I could not be more excited to end this series and introduce, you heard it here first, 12 Years of Crystals, which is the last in the Loving Elves trilogy.
You heard it here first, guys. You got the inside.
You actually did. I should have brought the cover, but I would not.
It's all good. But, post it in the group whenever you have it. And same as you, Dahlia and Posey, anytime y'all have something, post in the group and stuff. Y'all not going to spam the group out and that. Like, that's not even y'all style.
No, that's not what we do.
We don't like IR books.
I'm just going to say Posey's little hat is cute.
Yeah.
That is the cutest.
You look like a little elf.
She look like a little sexy elf, don't she?
I am getting a sexy elf.
Oh my God. Now, let's see. Somebody said they love the Ruthless series.
Oh, thank you, Renee.
TT for life, said Alberta. Several people are like, hey Dahlia, hey Dahlia, hey Dahlia. I got tons of hey Dahlias in the chat. So hello. Hey Debbie. Debbie's saying hi to Theodora.
I see all of them. Hey guys, hey. Hey, Blue.
Theodora, my hometown Shiro. All right. Where are you from? Where are you from, Theodora?
I'm originally from St. Louis. I spent a lot of time in Pittsburgh, and then I was in Los Angeles for a really long time, and now, Barbados.
And Dahlia, where you at? I'm trying to make sure people don't stalk you, but I just wonder where you at over there.
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, military town. So hey,
you're not too far from us. Me and Posey are in
got here, and I never left. The Sarge is originally from here.
Oh wow!
So tell me something.
How I knew
about
I need to make a trip.
You come on to Atlanta. It's all right. Now tell me, does anybody want to talk about their writing process?
It is.
Oh, you seriously want to hear about that?
Yes. How does Theodora begin a book? And how does Dahlia Rose begin a book? Who wants to go first with this?
I will let Dahlia go.
Theodora, I'm going to let you take this first, girl. Oh, man. We hear shit.
It's honestly, it's funny because I always feel like the DMV and like characters come and they're like, you know, hey, I have a story, and it's just like I'm just kind of grizzled. I'm like, take a number. I'm working on another story right now. I'll get to you when I get to you. And often characters are just like, hey, I've been here for years. And, you know, it's like, I'll get to you when I get to you. And that's basically
You
how
are
I.
so prolific, though. I mean, just on and on. Like, how long have you been writing?
It's a long story. I've been writing for quite a while. I started out as a starving playwright because I guess I just wasn't poor enough. I went to school, grad school, to be a playwright. Just like, let me increase this debt here. And then I worked as a radio writer, and then I got pregnant, and I thought I would be a stay-at-home mom, and that did not work out at all. It was just kind of like, and during that, I decided to try my hand at romance. I'm really happy I did. So,
Now, Dahlia, how long have you been writing?
I think about 15 years now. Let me see.
Wow. And then, Posey, what about you?
5 years.
All right. So, get him up.
I'm
I've been 10.
the youngest one. Started writing.
So we got a lot of writing years in this little 4-image picture here.
Yep,
it's
we
a
do.
lot of writing years.
Oh, yes, it is.
And so now the Hallmark, the Hallmark deal, Dahlia, I was super impressed with that.
Yeah.
What made you decide to go for it?
Okay, I was super impressed with it. I had no clue. Amazingly enough, I've been sprint writing with Naima Simone for about maybe 7-8 years now. Every day from Monday to Friday, we sprint write from like 11 till about 6. And then she was like, you know, Hallmark, you should send in this proposal. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. And so I sent it in, and then the Hallmark acquisitions editor emailed me back, and she was like, I really like this. Can I see the first 3 chapters? And we twisted it around a little, and then they called me and they said, hey, you have a contract with movie option. And I was like, get the hell out of here. Sweating. I sweated it out. I know. And it just went from there. So
that is, man, I would have been butt naked running around in the streets.
That's fantastic. I love it.
Congratulations.
I wanted to be, but I wanted to, but they wouldn't let me. Yeah, but I want everyone to enjoy Declan and Danny's story because it's African American. Declan is a amputee vet, and Danny is this, jet setter entrepreneur, and they're in Juneau, Alaska. So it's kind of like fish out of water. It's really great. And I am hoping, and everybody tell Hallmark, email and tell them that y'all want to see this next year because they need a Black character Christmas movie up early. So email
we need to do
tell
a
them
campaign
up early. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do a campaign. Just all you gotta do is remind me. Or tell Barbie, and Barbie will remind me. But we need to do a whole full campaign.
I need more. Yeah.
You know, I mean, one thing I like about IR is that, like, the sisters, we kind of get that idea that if you support or big up another, we all gonna win. Like it, so I would love for your stuff to be a bunch of movies. Yeah. Then they'll want more. Like, let's go.
They've got a bunch of my stuff now, so they could they have so many different things from me that they need to go through. So they should all just throw it out there and, rival. I want to see a lifetime Hallmark rivalry going on.
Hells yes.
Yeah.
All right, now we have Alberta. She says, I love all TT's books, even if you did abuse me with Halt and Lucas storylines. Why you did that?
Thank you, Simone. Hello, Simone. Oh, I love that picture of you in the
I love the picture. Simone saying, love you guys. All right. Let's see. I'm looking to see what else we have. Theodora, will Chase's brother have a book?
Oh yeah. So yes, absolutely. He has there's an itty bitty preview of his book at the end of the Corn Tales box set. So if you pick that up, you see that he definitely has a book coming up.
All right, all right. And where do you get your ideas for your books, Theodora? And after you answer, I want to ask Dahlia too.
Yeah,
where do y'all get your ideas from?
Because Dahlia is a lot more diverse than I do. Yeah, I want to know exactly how you figure out how to do historical. So that really, the research just does my head in for that. But yeah.
I get it.
Go on.
No, she asked you first. Go first.
Oh, again, it's funny. I always feel like I'm talking such mumbo jumbo, but again, it really is kind of like a DMV. It's literally like, okay, here's another idea. And it's like, okay, well, I'm on the toilet. Could you let me get up to the toilet? Please let me with this idea that you really feel. And again, take a number, get in line. That's like so backed up right now.
Shower. It's for like that with me. Shower, bathtub.
Yep, shower.
Movies. I'm looking at
LA, driving in traffic. Oh my God. It was just kind of like, you should do that. And so I always feel like they kind of come out of nowhere. And often if it takes like a really long time with a character, it's either two things. Like either they just haven't presented with a good idea that I can use, or it's so big, it's just like, this is gonna take forever, so I just put it off and try to do easier books. I have to. That character gets so mean and surly in the DMV line that it's like, okay, fine, I will do your book.
Wow. And then what about you, Miss Dahlia?
I'm a shower girl. So my husband's so accustomed to me now for the past 15 years, running out with a towel around me, like, guess what? And then rattle off the whole plot to him. So I have a plot Bible now that's about yay thick with things that I have to work on that I haven't worked on. And then I started out writing, I wrote one historical years ago, and then when I wrote Ophelia's Embrace, and I did that in Canada because, the research and everything. And I'm like, why am I doing this? And then research from Barbados to Scotland, and actually found out that my husband's people were actually in Barbados, and part of his clan is in Barbados.
Wow.
It's settled over there, and I added in, a lot of our culture and a lot of our diversity. Ooh. So now, after his Highland Queen, we have coming up next year, we'll have a Pirate's Bounty that'll take you back into that same world and add in Nassau County islands and the whole, free slave settlement that they had there.
Wow.
Holy cow. And Posey, where do you get your ideas from?
Oh, that's a great question. I wasn't prepared for them. I'm one of those, I just sit down and I just start at chapter 1 and it just kind of just comes to me. I might have like a character picked out, like, the kind of character I want to write about. And then I just start from chapter 1 and just start going. And then ideas just start coming to me. So, and a lot of times I'm in the car when some ideas come to me, like I'm driving, I'm like, oh my God. Like I might use, what is that? Text to speak. On my iPhone, and I will, leave those notes on there as soon as I get home. I'll put them on my scrivener. So yeah.
So now we have Simone saying she can't wait for the Ruthless Bad Boys.
Oh, I can't wait either. But first, we got to do Ruthless Triad. They have gotten ridiculous and mean, so I got to get that out first. So I'm looking forward to doing some more AMBW because I didn't get enough chance to write that.
I want the AMBWs to be on a rise.
Yeah,
because I'm really loving that genre. It's a lot of fun.
Yes. It's popular too. I'm always surprised. I'm just like,
But I don't feel like it was that popular until maybe a year or so ago. What do y'all think?
it's always been popular. Like, my first AMW book was AMBW book was back in 2012, which is crazy. But yeah,
Whoa.
and and people are really here for it. I think
Because Dahlia, your book is
an appetite for it. I think there's always but not enough is written.
Yep. My True Love Gay to Me is AMBW. Sorry, I had Jameson in my cup of tea. So, anywho, but
So
that's Asian men, Black women, and I mean, it was really great to write and bring in the culture into it. And Michelle Prince, I got my cover art. My cover models are from Royal Touch Photography. And if you guys ever need to go find some for Asian men, Black women, and that's who's on my cover right now. So the cover models are tagging themselves in it and everything. So it's really great.
Oh, nice.
And I think that it really needs a lot more representation.
100%. 100%. Simone said, Dahlia, loving the Christmas book. Jacob is so amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I said that's again. Debbie said, I'm originally from Manchester and Kirkwood, Missouri. All right now.
What? Normandy? What?
Theodora, I love you so much.
I'm from Normandy, Missouri. Jennings first and then Normandy, but Normandy. I'm from Kirkwood.
Let's see. Theodora, your IR newsletter. Is it ever coming back? Yeah, is that coming back?
It's so funny because I'm like,
it's a lot of work.
Well, it's interesting because it was a very small subscription base. So it's just like,
we're gonna get that back up.
Subscribers, but it's kind of like, I'm always just like I guess you don't pay attention to numbers because that does not reflect how much people love it. I miss it a lot too. Unfortunately, it's just a lot of work. And so if I don't have, I just couldn't keep up with it. But I wish. I really loved it.
Yeah, it was great. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna ask this question from Vicky. Who was your most difficult character to write?
Ooh. I think for me, it's going to be the Paladin series with my dragons, my 12 warriors, because it wasn't just one person; it was 12, and I have to finish the last book, but it was overarching each book to the other book and bringing in who's doing what, and So I have like this big old thing in my office where I have to, keep everybody in place. So they are really the hardest things that I ever wrote. Everyone else just plays along just right, but these dragons are mean and stubborn.
It's always the super strong alpha characters and dominant characters that make writing very difficult. Because Casimir is a very difficult character for me. How about you, Theodora and Posey? What are your difficult characters?
For me, the first dragon book I did too. Maybe dragons are just difficult people.
Wow.
Yeah, it was just such a huge story and the like, and there was so much world, and it was just really hard for me. Like, for me, it's always if it were up to me, all my books would be about 50,000 words with straightforward characters who, set in contemporary time. And so, when this shifted character comes to you and they're just kind of like, I have this big epic story. It's set in most of the story is set in I don't have my notes right in front of me, but
it's fine. That means you got a lot of books.
Yeah, prehistoric times, like, So it was just kind of like, when the human race was very, very young, and so it was just kind of like, what? what is happening? Why? And so I had to watch all these documentaries. I had to keep all this stuff straight. I had to look up like what temperature Arizona was when it was during it was crazy, and it was just so difficult. I can't even tell you how difficult it was. Luckily, the readers made up for it. Like, readers always send
They're awesome.
encouragement, because you do something like that and you put as much work into something, and then the readers are just like, "This was amazing! I love it!" Like, it's kind of like having a baby. It's like,
It's
okay,
like, I got it.
Yep,
I got it.
yep.
And that
I know,
keeps pushing right forward. Yeah.
yeah. So thank you, readers. You don't know how much you keep us going sometimes.
So
Oh
true.
yes, definitely.
Simone said, thank you, Theodora, for an older heroine. Rena was amazing. Can't wait for sharing. How old was she?
Raina was 50. Raina was 50, and I enjoyed writing that like too damn much. Like, you might, I was just like, oh my God, she makes sense. She doesn't do impetuous things. She thinks about things. It was so nice writing a 50-year-old. And 50-year-olds, you really want them to find love. It's just kind of like, wow, you've been through some stuff. Like, often they're divorced or something like that. So it was really, because I was just rooting for her, and I really liked her, and her decisions made sense to me, whereas I can't always say that about some of my younger characters. And so I really, really loved it. I'm really looking forward to Sharon and Gregory's story next year. I'm just going to pre-answer this because I am so sick of I'm very blessed to always receive any of these emails, but there will be sex in the next one. Apparently, what you shouldn't do is write an over 50 and not have banging sex, because that people felt some kind of way about that. I've never gotten so many notes in my life about.
Good. So I'm going to be able to ask you. I'll be able to ask you some, pick your ear in the months to come, because I have a heroine that I want to do, just a supporting character that's older, and I can kind of see what you did there, because I'm nervous. I like writing the younger heroines just because it makes sense why they're being so ridiculous in their romance. But when you're in that grown ass age, it's like, girl, you know better than that. Why you being
woman?
And usually a certain age, they
tie you up.
Come on now. What you doing? He's stalking you. You know better than that, girl. You in your 40s, you know how that goes. So, but we'll see how that happens. Dahlia, so many people are saying congratulations to you in this chat group about the Hallmark. Twyla saying that's freaking incredible.
Twyla, hi.
Lots and lots and lots.
Well, we're hoping to have a book launch if COVID behaves and we have a vaccine and everything. We're supposed to have a book launch in October, and it's going to be live stream and Hallmark wine and all that good stuff. So hopefully it's fingers crossed.
That's awesome.
So we
it is going to happen.
Hopefully COVID doesn't. I don't want God to ruin it.
You can't predict anything anymore, but October, I'm hoping that
Yeah, I want it to be done by April. I have plane tickets to come home to Barbados for April.
I know.
Travel and go home.
What?
We have to meet for coffee, and I have to show you the good spot.
I was like, no. Dahlia said she's going to take us.
Exactly.
Posey, you got a bunch of book conferences and stuff you're going to.
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, how do I, the problem is scheduling all my writing around those conferences that were supposed to take place this year. So it's a challenge. I can tell you that. I think from May to November, I'm booked with conferences.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's going to be crazy next year.
How was your first book?
Yes. It was I hate to say this, it was the easiest book that I've written. It's funny with romance because I think a lot of people write me and they're like, well, I'm afraid about the first book. I'm afraid about the first book. And I'm always just like, don't be afraid of the first book. Be afraid of that fifth book, that third book, that 10th book, that, oh my God, it's 25 books. Why are you so difficult to write still? You know, the first book was easy. The rest of them, you know, have been up and down. Some have been easy, but a lot of them have been really, really hard. I'm waiting for it easier. So I hope that's not the uplifting answer, but it just, you know, you're never just like, at least for me, I'm never like, man, I've got this. You know, it's easy. Right. It's always, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. And the easy books often surprise me, and the hard books are often surprise me too.
What about you, Dahlia? Was it difficult to write that first book?
The first book wasn't difficult because I basically was missing my husband and I wanted sex, so boom. And that was basically it. So that thing just rolled out. I have some repressed stuff there. I think that a lot of it for me is like world building. You know, like I had to build a whole paladin world for dragons, and I had to and then my new royal series, I had to build that world and intersect it with, you know, the human world. So it kind of like the world building and having to research that and get that really fine line because your readers will call you on it. So that for me was the most difficult part. And before anyone asks, yes, Lisa and Jordan and My True Love Gave to Me will have a story, because everyone's asking what actually happened, and I hinted to it, but I never said what. And yes, Where She Lays will have another book coming up soon. That's all I can say, soon. I don't know when, but it'll be soon.
All right, Theodora. Devin said, will we be getting Dawn and Victor's book soon?
Yes.
Good.
I'm working on that right now. I am so excited. It is. Wow. It is. I'm just super excited. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's epic.
The next one. Okay, we're going to be closing out soon because we have Amarie, Avant, and Twyla Turner next. Woo, but let's get a couple questions in because I know everyone was excited to see Dahlia and Theodora. So we're going to get these last bit of questions in. Do you ladies ever complete a book and then have a main character start complaining about it and demand a rewrite? That's a really good question, Millie.
No, I'm a taskmaster
call out these
when it comes to that.
Nice. I had 2 characters do it, only 2.
Oh, wow.
Her Revenge Baby, because she was basically like, I'm more of a doormat than you want me to be, so you gotta like calm me down. I would never say that. I would never do that. I was like, no, you need to talk back to him. It's like, that's really not me. You have to rewrite all of that. And so that was just a huge rewrite. His Revenge Baby, sorry. And oh my God, Sylvie from the whole book. Both of them demanded like this huge rewrite. Like it was really, I've never gotten to the end of a draft, and it took longer to do the edit of that book than it did to write the book. And usually that's not how it goes. So they demanded a huge rewrite. But
what about this is a question from Debbie. If you could bring any character to life, who would it be and why?
I guess it would be, for me, it would be Alexei Rustinoff. Oh, sorry. Go
ahead.
Oh, it would just be Alexei Rustinoff because he's often the Rustinovs are often I can't pronounce it, but I do it all the time, like Deus Ex Machina. Well, you know, where, you know, you're just like, I need someone to come. They've got bodies, they've got situations that would be a police situation. And so I'm always just like, oh, someone knows the Rustinovs, they'll take care of it. So it would be nice in real life if I knew somebody who was just like, well, the Rustinovs, you know, they can get you into Germany. They can, like, you know, they can I don't have any bodies to clean up, but if I did, the Roost Mouse would be able to do that. So I guess that's two other things to life.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. All right. We better let y'all two go. This was exciting. What I just realized is I'm gonna need to do like a full live with y'all, like each on your own. I don't know why I thought we can do 30 minutes and just
I'm up for it.
Everybody's like, oh, what about da-da-da-da-da? So okay, 2021, I'm going to be coming to y'all for some solo lives, please. So
Sounds
thank
good to
you
me.
so much.
I love Live so much, Kenya. Thank you for all you do for your fellow authors.
Yes, you are
such
a rock star.
Thank you for having
It's a pandemic, though. I wasn't doing this before the pandemic, but when the pandemic came in,
the people who stepped
like,
up and were just like, listen, I'm going to entertain you. I'm going to take your mind off of this. I love your shows. And I just hope you know how much, I'm sure your readers tell you how much they appreciate you all, but your fellow authors, we appreciate the heck out of you. So thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes, and please come in 2021. Please come back, Theodora.
I would love to. I would love to. Thank you for having me.
All right, stay safe in Barbados.
Bye.
All right, and Miss Dahlia, do you have any last comments or
Bye,
anything?
guys.
You have fun. Don't get too busy with your grand.
Basically the same. Well, his birthday's on Tuesday, so I'm going to be making cookies and a cake and all kinds of good stuff. So, but you guys know where to find me. I'm always around at some place, something, and if you need me, I always have a bottle of rum with me. So hey, you know I'm ready, Posey. Posey, I'm ready, like IRAE.
Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
I do. I love you, girl. Yes, you are amazing. We had so much fun. Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you so much, Dahlia.
I appreciate it, Kenya, so very much.
Please come in 2021. I will see you again.
Definitely. And you guys have an amazing holiday.
All right. Okay, so Posey, thank you so much for helping me host this. This has been, I just feel like I have a friend here with me. Okay, so all right, I'm about to pull you out. All right, so now we have, guys, thank you so much for asking Dahlia Rose and Theodora so many questions. They were rocking. I'm about to bring in Twyla and Amarie. And so let's go with Amarie, because let's bring in this crazy girl. Super crazy. See, now I got to go back up now because I ain't going to let you be above me now. I'm just like, how are you? You look nice.
Thank you.
Last time you was on, you was pregnant. Now you're not pregnant anymore. You don't be drinking.
I'm not pregnant.
No, you got a little drinky drink now.
I do, just a tiny little. I've never had this, so.
Oh, so you're gonna be flashing the readers, okay? I'm pulling you out. We're gonna say hi to Twyla, and then I'll bring you back in, okay? All right. all been on lockdown. We're like, oh, okay, it's alive. Let me get my let me look nice today. It's alive.
Exactly. I've been looking a hot mess. So, let's get cute.
Like, you look good. You look good.
Thank you. So do you guys.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
I'm good.
Good. So don't y'all be quiet, because I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta get out of here and go to the bathroom. Y'all gotta talk real fast. I've been drinking too much water. I usually don't have to go. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back. Y'all think y'all can handle it?
Yes.
All right, just talk about book writing and what y'all got coming out, okay?
Okay.
You look so gorgeous, Twyla.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you, Amarie.
I just
too. I love that top.
Thank you. I just noticed that your Hot Scott book. I need to read that. I'm starting a new series next year with some Scottish crime family, so I need to go and check that out.
Well, mine is a Scottish MMA fighter. So
okay,
but yes, you should go. You should go visit.
I definitely will
for research purposes.
Yeah, MMA is my favorite. I have an MMA. I didn't know we were kind of little meshed together really well, because I love MMA myself.
Yes.
Thank y'all so much.
You're welcome.
I didn't have to say anything. Amarie just started talking.
Well, I was going to ask you about your hat. Your hat is so cute, just tilted to the side. Yours is kind of cute. Yours is old school classic cute, but that little tilt, I like that tilt.
Thank you.
This is the last time, Amarie, you come up in here. You are a mess.
See how you're pointing?
Oh my God.
Let me catch you in the chat group. I'm ignoring y'all. So everyone is saying hello, guys. Riverside. Who said it? Renee said Riverside in the house.
Hey, ladies.
Riverside in the house for me too. I'm in Mobile.
I see you.
West Coast. What you sipping on there, Twyla? What you sipping on?
Water. It's just water.
Oh, okay. I should have all sent y'all bottles. Next time we do a Christmas party, I'm sending everybody bottles.
I actually meant to make a Moscow Mule and forgot.
Ooh.
How do you make it? I've had them before. They're good.
It's super easy. It's like 1/2 of a bigger lime. So the juice from 1/2 of a bigger lime, and then you throw the used shell into the drink. You throw in some ice. You throw in a shot of vodka, and then about 4 to 6 ounces of ginger beer. Which ginger beer is non-alcoholic, but the ginger beer is just really strong. It's really strong. It's like I need a little bit more lime than ginger beer, but yeah. So it's acquired taste.
Okay. Well, everyone in the chat group is saying hello to you, Twyla and Amarie. They are saying they love your books. Everyone is shouting out. If y'all have any questions, please post them in the chat, because they are here for our enjoyment. But before we get into questions, though, could you tell us each, because y'all both have some sexy Christmas books. Now, Amarie, your book is out right now, because it's been on a bestseller for a minute.
Yeah, so mine is a comic bestseller. So it's a rom-com, and it's erotica. All of them are erotica, but it's a pretty funny book. I kind of wrote it out of the blue because I had nothing else to do. So it's about it's called Addicted to Santino, and Santino is he's a stripper until he sees this this businesswoman that definitely would not ever go with a stripper. So he decides to quit his job. Well, he has a day job too. So he decides to stop moonlighting as a stripper so he can get the girl. And so it's some really bougie, kind of funny, very funny issues going on in that book. So.
Wow.
Love it.
Okay. And how about you, Twyla? What about your book?
It's a novella. It's been out for a year. It's called The Holiday Boyfriend. And basically, you know, when you see those jokes on Facebook where a guy will post a picture of himself in a suit, and then he'll say like holiday boyfriend package specials or whatever. And it's just like for $50 and a plate, I'll read the prayer. I'll,
I do.
like,
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, I'll kiss you under the mistletoe and call your mom or whatever. Like, basically, I saw that and I'm like, what if I wrote a Christmas book around that?
Yes.
This guy does it, and the girl answers the little post, and it was just a joke, but he decides to give her a shot, and so,
Wow. Now, we got Twyla. His Muse will always be in my top best romance books that I've ever read. That's from Millie.
Thank you. That cover too.
Thank you so much, Millie.
All right, everyone's talking about Twyla's hair color right now in the chat group. They are digging the hair color.
It's actually like it's grown out some, but yeah, it's rose gold. It's rose gold. I bleached it. I bleached it twice, and then put the rose gold on top.
Okay.
I don't recommend doing it all the same day.
At the same time.
When your hair's this short, because it's got to be on the root, and my head was burning. It's like memories of getting a relaxer.
Wow.
Christine said, ho, 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 Santa has come to town, Amarie. All right. I'm excited. I actually bought your book, Amarie, so I'm going to buy it. I got to buy everyone's book, and then because I'm taking vacation the week after next from like social media where it's not like I'm going anywhere. But I plan on reading everybody's books. So we shall see how that goes. That's a lot. Simone said, love the Holiday Boyfriend, Christmas classic. Awesome.
Thank you.
Hire a boyfriend for the holidays. All right. So how is everybody's, how was everybody's 2020? I meant to ask that of Dahlia and Theodora, but I get to ask that of y'all. How was your 2020? Because we had a baby up above right there. And then Twyla, you usually travel. No traveling this year.
No. I was obviously supposed to go to Daytona for the convention.
Yeah, me too.
And then I was supposed to go back to Scotland because when I was there before, I hadn't gotten a chance to go to the Highlands. I hadn't gotten a chance to visit, and I also hadn't went to like an authentic Highlands game, to watch them toss tree trunks and stuff. I didn't get to go to that last time, and so I was supposed to go back and be there for a month, and that didn't happen. And there was another trip I was supposed, yeah.
Did it bother your writing process? Any of y'all? Did 2020 mess with your writing process?
Not for me. I just write when I can. I had a baby this year.
You did have a baby.
I guess that did mess with my writing process. A little baby crazy.
A little baby. What about you, Posey? Because I know you write a lot.
Yeah. No, I wake up at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning sometime. Well, this time, the last couple of weeks, I've been waking up really early to try and push out this Christmas book. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I've stuffed the end of the year with books. So I've only released 6 books this year. Last year, I released 10 between 3 pen names. So, yeah, the pandemic really affected me.
That's a lot of books.
Now, Twyla, someone asked, have you heard from the Curvy Girls?
Okay. See, everyone asks these questions. So they ask me every time. And I have the 2 books left, and I have the ideas, and Mia's story has been started, but then other stories come in, and like other characters like to tell my story. But they're coming. They're coming. I swear. Just be patient with me.
That's a writer problem. What is that called? It's not ADD. It's like concentration.
Is it ADHD?
Is it?
I think it might be. It just might be. When
I have that
like
all
3
the time.
stories. Like, I'm gonna go back to this one and work on this one. You have like 4 stories on the screen.
But you know, readers want you to stick with like book 1, book 2, then book 3, then book 4, then book. But like creatively, for me, that you're gonna get shitty ass books if I do that. Your books are gonna be the worst books you've ever read.
Yes.
If
I have to write what you're passionate about at that point, at that time. And if you're not passionate about it, and then for me, sometimes it's just that little piece to the plot puzzle hasn't been solved yet. And so I have to like put it off to the side. Now, the minute I figure out that thing that like burns in my soul, like, oh, I just thought of it, then yes, I will continue on.
Back in there. And sometimes that other book you wrote instead of the book you're supposed to write, that other book helped you exercise something or help you figure something. Like you learned how to do something in that book that you bring to the next book, and that's why that should be so boss. Yeah. What about you, Miss Amarie? How have you been doing? Have you been losing focus on writing particular books? Like, do you owe books to readers now?
Yeah, I have been promising from the beginning different books, and then I start promising a new book, and then somebody will remind me of what I promised them previously. So I
see you all the time in your book.
I'm hopeful. I hope I can one day do it. And so that's true.
That's why I stopped telling people. I stopped when they're just like, when they're tagging authors like, what are 5 details about your current work in process? I'm just like, no, I ain't telling you nothing. Because you're going to get hyped up for it, and then I ain't going to finish it.
I was just tagged today in something like that, and I was like, no, I ain't doing that.
Ain't catching me. Nope.
In Simone's group, BWSL, somebody said, it was a question, it was like, can we get better customer service and start telling the readers like the date? And all the authors came in like, basically, nope, no, we ain't gonna do that.
You want a date?
It was all nice ways of saying, nope, we're not doing that.
Nope. We're going to give y'all a date a couple of years out.
It was like, see, Kindle work this way. Well, Amazon. Well, there's sometimes that we get people die and then, but it was all forms of no, we're not telling you.
I give you 2030.
Hell to the nine. Okay, let's get through these questions here. Sorry, Twyla, will we get a sequel to Bound Through Time? Devin wanted to know that.
Yes, there's actually 2. It's a trilogy. It's a trilogy. And so yeah, you'll get that. You'll get that one too. That's all I can say. I don't want to jinx myself, so keeping it zipped. I got the covers ready though.
Covers.
Yeah, Amarie needs to jinx the covers. Don't mention covers.
I heard you said if you are a cover whore, if you just like to buy covers.
I don't write the book. Just let me see the cover.
I got like 5 covers. I don't got.
If we could just put on Amazon covers and just sell covers, just like there's nothing inside.
Why can't y'all just imagine the story? Well, we could. Anyway, Ella Ray said, "Hey, Al, Twyla, you know I love all your books, and Amarie, I am still stuck on the Fearless trilogy. Christine said, I will definitely love Santino's behavior. So that means he's crazy. He's a dominant alpha then. Is that?
They call him daddy. So I have an issue. Okay. So I've been told previously, I was told not to move I'm going to keep my hands in my lap.
It's all good.
You already told me to keep my hands in my lap. Okay.
I told her she couldn't use her hands.
Okay. So I was told that the female character cannot call her parent daddy. I call my daddy. So in this book, Santino is daddy. And so somebody told me he can't be called daddy. I need to know if it's okay.
You can do what the hell.
Daddy.
That's right. Call him daddy. Not bad.
Do you guys, Twyla, do you use daddy? Or you stay away from daddy?
I usually stay away from it. I don't know. I prefer sir. I like sir.
Okay, I like that in BDSM. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I haven't got in trouble with master though.
Listen, somebody had put the guy didn't whip. I keep saying this. The guy didn't whip her during sex, but he had threatened to whip her, but in a nice way, like playful way. And it was like a black woman could never be whipped by a white guy because of history. So I was like, you know what? Next book, I'm gonna beat the shit out of her. Like she don't even know why she gets.
Oh yeah, that happens in my book.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. In my book, Ephraim's Hurt Room, he works with her, but but she experiences a euphoric state that they experience when they're doing certain stuff like that. You can't just be running around whipping people for no reason.
A little bit of booty whipping and little booty smacking in the book.
Well, I love a good ass smack. Fictionally and otherwise, but you know, Rona ruined that. But anyway, I digress. In Winter's Beast, I like touched on some BDSM. It wasn't like full on or anything. That was more. It was more like sexual torture, but not BDSM. It's whatever. But anyway, there was no spanking. No spanking happened, but I like spanking. But yeah, there's that weirdness that if you write interracial and he's spanking a black woman, like I can see how readers would like, you know,
and that
lose
is the thing about IR. Like that's one of those things you got to think about when it comes to IR. It's like how dominant can this non-black guy, whatever it be, with this black woman. Do y'all have a difficulty with that? Like, do y'all struggle with that sometimes?
Well, I specifically discussed it in my book. My character wasn't gonna call him master. Now that's my little personal. No master. We ain't gonna be no master. But I got the table, the little sex dungeon table. We did everything but master. That's as far as we. That's too far.
No master. That's your hard rule. I think I agree with the master. Any other hard rules?
Well, for me, I had I was worried about when I put out the first Bound Through Time, because she time travels to Viking times, and there's only so many things that can happen if a black person arrives in Iceland during Viking times. You're only gonna have a handful of options. They're gonna kill you, they're going to enslave you, or they're going to hold you captive. And I said, well, none of my characters are ever gonna be slaves. So I'm just like, he's gonna hold her captive. And then, like, I had fantasies of like being chained to a wall and done dirty. So I was just like, I hope people aren't bothered by the fact that she's chained to the wall as he's violating her. Luckily, as far as I know, no one's had a problem with it. I mean, I stopped reading reviews, but maybe somebody had a problem with it. But I'm just like, it's a fantasy of mine. Like most of mine are, they're fantasies of mine. So it's like, don't judge me.
So, Amarie, we have a question. Will we get a story on Anastasia's family, the Romans?
See, that is
one of them questions.
When I was saying, when we were specifically talking about Italian mafia the other day, I was like, I can't do Italian mafia. That's why I said I like Russian mafia. I like anything but Italian mafia. Because I watch too many Italian movies. And I'm going to be extra stereotypical, and it's just not going to be real.
You're going to have to do Italian mafia now, though.
I know.
Yeah, we got a secret little... We shouldn't say anything, huh? It's a secret little
yeah, we can't say nothing.
You can't say it. It's a little secret that we got going on. Y'all know Posey and Twyla know about it because Posey was like, "No, I'm not doing it. I've done it." And
Posey, no, Twyla.
And then Twyla said, "Hell no to mafia romance." Me and Amarie are in the. She said she was. I'm trying to get her to write a mafia book.
You can just chain them to the. You want them chain them to the wall anyway. That's what you.
Yeah, but wait. I did actually, because I was watching something last night. A lot of movies and shows inspired me. Yeah. I was watching something last night, and I'm like, well, that could be a good plot for a mafia. But so maybe.
So we got her on video. She said yes.
Okay. She said yes. So we're going to add her to the list.
People on video. Oh,
we're going to do that. See, we got to get Posey in. Posey already ran.
We got Posey.
We're not going to talk about this. It's a big project that we got coming out, guys. And that's it. We're going to stop talking about it.
I see that everywhere. And Amarie. So what about this? What about that? I'm like,
Okay, hello, ladies. I can't say long, but I actually love everyone's writing and books. Hope everyone is safe and have a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I ordered everyone's Christmas books and Lunchtime Chronicles. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You are laughing about the daddy. There's a lot of laughing about the daddy.
And little spanking. I just did a little spanking in Lunchtime, but.
My grandma calls her husband daddy. I could just throw that one out there.
So we can, somebody said that's a black woman can be whipped by choice. That's right.
Isn't that a TV show, Married to Medicine? Doesn't she call her husband daddy? I forgot what the character's name, the lady's name, but she always called him daddy. It's whatever you want to do.
Mine used to always say that in the first couple of books. I don't know why I got out of it. I've been into him telling her to say my name. I've been really into that at least recently. It's just, you can tell I'm not hooking up with anybody because I'm just like, I got phases of a ride.
It's rough. It's rough in these quarantine streets. So rough.
All right. I love a good IR Viking story. That's what Christine said. Didn't you do Viking, Twyla?
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about with her chained to the wall. Yeah. And yes, there are two more coming.
Simone just said to the tune of To the Windows. Chain
Lord.
Lord.
Okay.
Debbie said, I like Russian mafia.
Yay.
All right, let's get to the last questions in because we have our next authors, Florian Green and Lawrence Hall, coming in. So any more questions for Amarie and Twyla? Why is my computer saying low? I am a mess. You know, for some reason, when I don't drink, that's when the most crazy shit happens. Okay, so y'all talk amongst yourselves. Let me just plug. Here we go again.
Renee said, what about Zaddy?
Zaddy. I like that.
I do like that one.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, look at the little revelations being revealed. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Me and Amarie are in a Mafia Family box set that's coming out later. And it's a whole family, and it's a bunch of authors doing one Italian Mafia family, and that's it. That's all I can say. And we're trying to get Posey and Twyla to do it. Posey and Twyla already in. I got a lot of shit I'm doing this year. It's funny because everybody, y'all all know what y'all are going to be writing next year, right? At least the first half.
The first half, but
yeah.
it changes.
I'm writing Rockstar
Yes.
Romance.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
you.
Rockstar.
Music.
Love Rockstar Romance.
So
Okay.
Twyla, are you doing another one?
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't know. Like it's
But I love
almost
your
like
cover.
I do one. I do like a trope and then I move on. Like on to the
Yeah.
next.
Keep it moving.
But yeah.
What's everyone's favorite trope?
Oh,
What's everyone's what?
Favorite trope?
friends
It's just-
to lovers, brother's best friend, older brother's best friend.
All
It
right,
depends on how I
single.
feel.
Huh?
It depends on how I
He's single. If you just like, if you the best friend brother. That's my favorite thing.
hook them
What
up with
was
a Zoom video.
Enemies to lover. I love it when they not get
Oh, okay.
along and then they finally had that angry sex. I like that.
Okay.
I like Super Baby, but
All right. We are gonna get ready to. Okay, we had somebody that said they like enemy co-workers too. That is a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So, do we have any last final words? Oh wait, hold up. Vicky said, "What other tropes do you want to write that you have written that you haven't written yet?"
I mean, I am trying. I haven't, even though I like the brother's best friend, I haven't done it, and I have something that I'm trying to work on. So don't hold me to it, but it's coming eventually. Yeah.
All
But
right.
I want to get into the cartel. That would be
Ooh, yes.
amazing. But
Ooh.
Rockstar is a new trope
Yes.
for me, and then Scottish. I just learned all kind of stuff. So I'm saying it now. It's as good as Fearless. So it's going to be an awesome series.
oh my god! Oh,
First
sorry.
one is called
I'm
Die
a
For You.
fan. Y'all didn't know I'm a fan.
I'm pretty excited about that. When do you think that might be coming out? Like, what are y'all working on now? Can I ask y'all that, or should I?
Yeah, so mine, Die For You, is my first book. It's Leith and Chevelle's story. So that one's coming out January, February. I was looking at Twyla's models for your curvy, what's the
Curvy Girls Club?
Rockstar?
Oh,
with
rock the curves. Rock the curves.
Rock the Curves. Yes, I had that in my head and then it just fell out of my head. So I was looking at that and then I finally got me a cute little curvy girl. So I'm going to show my new book cover one day soon.
Nice.
With my next book. I'm just excited.
All right. And Twyla, what are you working on?
I'm hopping between things until something sticks. Next Curvy Girls Club book, the next Viking book, and another book that I can't talk about yet. I'm hopping around until something sticks.
Nice.
Show us covers.
Amen.
in Messenger. In Messenger.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Let's see. I do care what you ladies write. I'm reading them all. Thank you for what you do. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Okay, we're gonna get ready to go soon. Yes. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got everyone in there. And Posey, I'm gonna pull you out real quick just to show Amarie's cover. This one right here. Alpha's Desire. When is that coming out?
That one's out. It's 99 cents this entire month. So I was just going to mention that one. And right now, Zaccaro's free. So if you like Italian, he's a cop. And that one is, someone told me it's a porn. So if you like porn.
What? That's what we're gonna do.
It's romantic suspense. But I guess I was...
Nothing wrong with porn.
Okay. That's what we're doing.
But it's free. So.
All right. Any last thoughts or questions before we go ahead and bring in Lawrence Hall and Florian Green?
No.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you so much. This has been a blast.
Thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all were my first two. Y'all were in there. This is Keita, then y'all too. And thank y'all for coming on my live because it was something I started doing in 2020. And y'all just jumped on and did it. And it was really good. And I know it seemed crazy at the time when I had all this little, but y'all just rock with it. So thank you so much. Hopefully I can bring y'all in next year when y'all have some new works coming out.
Absolutely.
All right.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
All right, guys.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Okay, so now we have our final two guys, and thankfully they have been sitting there for a minute. So I really want to thank them for being so patient. But I got a feeling, especially I can see Lawrence's face right now. He has that knowing look of when sisters get together. He just had that look like, yeah, I knew y'all wasn't going to be on time. So anyway, I'm sorry, still up. So, okay. We have, let's see, I was pulling up covers. We're going to be doing all types of weird stuff with the guys. Yes, the guys. First, let me do Lawrence's crazy trailer real quick because he makes me laugh. I'm just going to pull this. I'm going to pull this up real quick. Let's see what Lawrence has coming in. I just don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Let me bring the homie in real quick. I watched that like 4, 5 times. I think it was. I was just like, it's like, oh my God, he's for real. Hello, how you doing, Lawrence?
Nah, say. So I bet you, Florian's gonna come in here. It's gonna be fireworks going off.
What?
It's gonna be candy canes playing. The trailer didn't play. I didn't see the trailer.
Wait, the trailer showed up. Hold on,
it didn't play for me.
Lawrence,
it did play. I just watched all the stick figures. I did.
You just watched
so you saw it?
Oh my God, Lawrence!
So
Lawrence is the biggest diva I've ever dealt with in my life. This is Beyonce. Lawrence Beyonce Hall is what we gonna call him.
Hey, look,
I'm scared for him to get his mill. He gonna get that mill, but I'm scared for him to get that million because he's gonna be a mess. A mess.
Posey, what did you think of the trailer?
I thought it was exciting, very intriguing.
Thank you.
Came at you. I was like, okay, we can do it.
See, I already see how this is going to go. Posey, I'm going to be talking to you. Okay? I already see how this is going to go.
We're going to pull Lawrence out for a minute.
You do that.
Let me say hi to Mr. Well, let's see. Here we go. We're going to bring Florian up real quick. And we're going to bring you back in. And so we have Florian Green. Oops. I brought Florian without bringing in the comments. Hold up. Has anybody seen Bossy? Oh, hold up. I think you are on mute. No, you're not. All right, say something.
Hello?
Okay,
Hello?
there we go.
I'd like to concur. I'd just like to concur with Lawrence. The trailer didn't happen for me. And maybe it's just, I thought it was maybe the connection between America and Scotland. But all the videos that have been playing, I've not seen them, including Lawrence's. So I'm backing him up.
I want y'all to look at the screen. So we got this one. I saw the trailer.
Okay.
I got it. I'm cool.
I saw the trailer. Here's another one. Just in case. I saw the trailer. Okay. Y'all are the guests, not the viewers.
From our experience.
I made sure Lawrence's trailer could play. And I think it was an awesome trailer. So I'm going to pretend that you said thank you for showing the trailer. You're welcome, Lawrence.
Kenya,
Oh,
thank
thanks
you
so much.
That was
This
the
is why I don't
best
got no
trailer
man
I have
now.
ever seen. I've never seen that trailer play that well. Thank you, Kenya.
That's why I don't got no man, Posey, because you know I don't do complaints. Now these brothers, I love y'all.
Not at all.
You know what? Let me just say this, right? I was going to complain because my street team, I think, is the best street team in the world. Shout out to my street team, right?
Shout out to Lawrence Street Team.
I had 2 of my street team members say that they were coming to the live not to see me, but to see Florian. So I was going to complain, but Florian, thank you for having my back. Appreciate you, my brother. We're all good now.
Brothers gotta stick together.
There you go. There you go. Not to mention the fact that the only reason why I'm on this is because Kenya invited me when she was drunk to begin with. So I mean,
that is a lie. No.
Kenya.
No.
You know what? I think we got even more things in common.
She was like,
right.
Lawrence, I want you on the live. Just drunk. She probably don't even remember inviting me. To be honest,
that wasn't it. Remember, see, Barbie in the chat. She could tell you the truth. But Florian's used to me being drunk too, because I was talking to Florian one time, and didn't I burn a bagel? It was like a fire. I was like, oh shit, there's a fire in the kitchen, and he was like, how is
I thought it was the best donut I'd ever seen.
And then I took pictures of the mouth. I could see the thing. Anyway, but no, I asked Lauren to be my elf. Remember that? And that was during the day, sober. And Lawrence didn't want to wear an elf costume, so this is why.
I was set apart. I was discriminated against because I didn't want to dress up. I am not a dress up type of guy. So therefore, I could not receive all the accolades and everything. That's why the trailer didn't play. I just figured it out.
These are, you know what? These just like this.
Everybody's dressed up. Even Florian got a little something on right now. That's okay.
The closest you got is this red T-shirt. At least I'm in red. There you go.
That is true.
Thank you.
And it's a part of the theme. That's true. Barbara said, you got to remember, Lawrence is the baby of the family. He is the baby. Look at Lauren's face. Why y'all telling my business like that?
Hi, unknown Facebook user.
I can't. So anyway, this is why I got y'all last, because y'all both are a lot. Let's talk about some of these. Okay, because I have different covers going on, so I will pull them in and out. Okay, so guys, y'all are men.
Yeah, we both have penises.
As far as I know, as long as I can remember, I've been that way.
Yeah. That's what sets us apart. That sets us apart from most of the people that come on this show.
Oh my God, my face hurt.
We have dicks.
You ain't know. How is it?
We have the things that you write about.
How is it though? See, here, guys. I should have separated, put y'all like separately with women. How is it writing in the interracial genre as men?
I'll let my Scottish brother go. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. I mean, you know, I'm not really in the same league as the rest of you guys in terms of the number of books you've done and you know, your experience. Can everybody hear me okay?
Everybody can hear you.
Can you hear me, Posey? Because I hear Posey, see Posey shaking her head. Like, can you hear me, Posey?
Yes. Would you go on with the answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry about that. Basically, it's fine. I mean, I just did a kind of, you know, one story that was a mature black lady and a mature white lady and a much younger black man. I think maybe you read it, Kenya, but that was popular with some people. So I thought I'd make a collection, you know, of interracial. It was just an idea that came to me, and But after that, this collection I've just done is just Christmas tales. It's a mixture of interracial got interracial. It's got Latino, white, black. It's all just mixed, really. So it's fine, really. I mean, I suppose the big challenge is ladies wondering if men know how to write about these things. There's a skepticism, which is probably in some cases founded. But that's the big challenge. Like, maybe some women don't want to read this kind of story written by a man.
I disagree.
So that's you do,
yeah,
but
totally. And I mean, Lawrence brought up something last time we did a live. Lawrence said something interesting where he was like, I actually know how all of these parts work. And I know.
I hope I know how my parts work.
I'm sure I can't say it as eloquent as you said it. But you go ahead and say it. But it was something that really stuck with me where you were like, men spend their life trying to get a woman's attention. Go ahead.
A heterosexual male, and I'm only speaking from that vantage point because I know it well.
Mm-hmm.
A heterosexual male spends most of his teenage/adult life trying to get a woman, trying to attract a woman. I mean, that's pretty much at the forefront of our brain. So why would I not be able to write a romance novel about a man getting a woman? It just doesn't make sense to me with that. But Florian's right. We actually do receive a lot of skepticism about guys can't write romance, but it boggles my mind that people think that, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what
I actually think it's pretty exciting.
That's what our lives are dedicated towards.
Why do we get the cars? Why do we get the jobs? Why do we dress the way we do? Why do we groom ourselves? It's to attract a female.
And the penis enlargement. Maybe that's just me.
But Posey, doesn't it excite you when you see a guy write IR?
Yes.
I was excited. When I first saw Lawrence wrote it, I was like, whoa, okay. And I started following him. Then Florian, I had asked, I forgot how I got you to get to do a Christmas thing. But what was weird about Florian was that I was like, well, before I can get you on a live, I need to know who you are and blah, 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 where you at and all that, because I don't want just anybody coming up on here. And you did a voice and was like, I don't know how to do the impression. It's like, hey, I don't know how to do this impression. But anyway, you did your voice and I was like, oh my God, he's a man. He definitely got to be on the line. I want to know the experiences. And where are you now? You're in Scotland, right?
Scotland. Yeah,
I can't compete with that.
Snowy, rainy Scotland. So,
he's in Scotland.
If any,
he's got an accent.
If any lady authors I know, there was Twyla and maybe one or two other people mentioned about the Scottish research. I'm here in Scotland, and just 5 minutes drive down the road, there's a palace with some amazing potential for stories called Falkland Palace. So if you want to do a story about that, then let me know. It's there's a lot of potential in this area. A lot of palaces, castles, rugged landscape. So just ask me. But I want to say to Lawrence,
I can't compete, man. Please. I can't compete.
Stop.
Look. I know what I'm.
I was wanting to say to Lawrence. I read the Fired. I read the Fired comic. I thought it was awesome. Really, I'm not just saying that. I thought it was so funny. It was so quirky. As I'll be honest with you, that I loved it, but at the same time, I finished it and I thought, what the fuck was that? It's like, I thought, why did I like that? And that's why I liked it.
Yeah.
When it's like, I don't know why I liked that, but I liked it. I not even liked it. I loved it. It was so great. Humor was so crisp, and it was wonderful. Really.
It's like genius. Like I would say, Lawrence with the Sticks.
Yeah.
Stickville series is genius.
Yeah, it was great. It was really great.
Crazy, Awesome. It's a mixture of just like, what the fuck? That was funny.
Yeah, just like, how could you come up with this unless you're mental, you know?
So,
I'm just joking.
Hold on, we gotta get the chat room. So Debbie says, okay. I love the sticks. Renee said, woohoo, the guys are in the house. Somebody said the Stickville comics are so freaking funny. Another person yelled out, the sticks! Let's see. The sticks have just taken on a life of their own. It really did. Because when I did the live with you, Lawrence, people were asking about it. And I was like, what the hell is the Stickville? This is before you started the book, right?
I can't remember.
You hadn't started the books yet. Because it didn't seem like the next month I started seeing images and I was like, what is that? No, he's playing. Like that's not for real though. That's not for real. And then you had a violent like a week later and I was like, that's for real? Holy shit. Someone said, I love the trailer. I gotta post that trailer in the group just for anyone who didn't see that.
Man. Hey, there's a YouTube channel too, man. Go check it out.
What?
I literally just started the YouTube channel this weekend.
Oh, Barbie, please put the YouTube channel link in the chat for those who are interested.
That's why you don't have it. It's called Stick Ups. It's the Pick Up Sticks YouTube channel. There's 2 episodes already.
Matrix. And like Posey's just like, man, what am I doing right now? What?
The stick ups.
It's the stick ups. It's stick ups. Okay, so let me for all of my people who don't know, okay, the pick up sticks are they're stick figures, but it's a soap opera. Okay, so if you like soap opera, think of that. It's a soap opera. It just has stick figures in it. So if you've ever wanted, and the characters all live in the city of Stickville. There's Stickville and there's Stickburg. Okay, so Stickburg is
we got cities. Okay, now.
It's cities. I mean, you know. So just think of it as a soap opera. If you think of it as a soap opera, you'll be good to go. So
I have
that's
said
the basis.
this 100 times to like several people. I was like, you know, I'm not going to be that person. Like, I want to say, Lawrence, what are we doing? But I'm not going to be that person in history because this will end up, my great grandkids might be like, well, you know, great grandmother Kenya knew Lawrence Hall. You know, like it might be a whole Stickville world one day.
It's not me. I was just doing it. It started as a writing prompt. I would just do something to get my mind going because I was writing my book Wing Woman, and the character, the guy is a shy guy. So I created a real quick 2-minute writing thing just to get my mind going. And the character I created, because I can't draw, so I said, let me just do a quick stick figure. I did a stick figure. I did like a 2-minute writing prompt. Threw it online just to go ahead and then started writing Wing Woman. But my readers started really loving the characters and carrying it on. So even if I could stop it, I'd have a revolt on my hands and I'd get all kind of comments. Because the Sticks have a legitimate fan base.
They got a fan base.
I'm gonna have to read this. I got to read these.
You gotta read it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
How long are they?
I equate it like this. When you first see it, everyone knows that, you know, you give a baby something that they've never had before. They get that look on their face like, what is this? That's what's going to happen to you. The first time you read it, you're going to be like, what? But it's something there. It's something there. So.
I read a book like that recently. Real quick read. And I was like, what? But I read it. So. But yeah.
Everybody, Florian, everyone. They're talking about your glasses in the chat room. Everyone is loving those glasses.
Yeah, I got a. You know what? I thought it was an alternative to a Santa hat because you know they get itchy. Huh?
See, I can't compete. No, look at that, Florian. You need to keep talking, man. See, look at that. Look at that.
Keep talking. I can't with y'all.
I mean, you know, I'm the kind of Christmas. I'm the Elton John version of Santa. Right? I mean, but I got a bunch of them. Hold on a second.
We do like a little giveaway. Oh, Lord. The guys are bugging. I love it.
You can get a bunch of them, like Christmas tree and everything, you know.
Someone said,
and it's not as.
The pickup sticks are adult. It's not comics for kids. It's adult. There's porn stars in there. There's martial artists in there. There's explicit sexual scenes in there. Don't think that the pickup sticks is a little kid comic. It's not. It's for adults.
Well, you know, I'm thinking.
You know what? Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's just their parts. I mean, they don't wear clothes. They're stick figures. I'm like, so you just have to imagine that they're not.
No, some of them do wear clothes, and some of them don't.
Really,
you know, so
yeah,
they should be dressed.
Okay, I just wonder. Okay, I'm trying to hold it together. Okay, are these links going to be in the comments? I'm just wondering. I mean, when I think of a stick figure, I don't think of them clothed. So that's why I'm just like, so is his dick hanging out? I'm just asking. Her breast just out. I'm just asking.
Okay. So some of them
stick breasts are going to be really weird to draw.
Actually, let me take that back. They all have clothes. Okay, they're all wearing clothes. Even the ones who are just stick figures, they're wearing clothes.
Okay.
Because when they do have sex, you see them without their clothes on.
Okay. I need these links in the comments, like for real. Barbie, where you at?
That's interesting. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean that's intriguing to me. So that's why I was wondering. It was in my head, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I had to ask.
Yeah, there's some explicit graphic scenes.
Because I read, what was that you said? Was it Flirt? You sent me one of those.
I sent you Christmas and Stick Bill, the one you just flashed. I sent you that one.
Yeah, there was some sex in there. It was very weird. It was a whole story. And then
my Christmas story has like 5-6 sex scenes in it. You know,
Lawrence breaks what do you call it? Breaking the fourth wall, I guess. Lawrence is in there at times too, and the characters tell him off and tell him to get out of the book. And it's like I will say it's very creative, very very creative. I think that might be Twyla.
Yeah.
She said you can't see the trailer in the waiting room. I didn't see mine in the waiting room, but I did see
that was my problem. Yeah,
that's what happens.
Yeah.
All right, so now I've got to write that down and let people know you will not be able to see your intro. But let's see. Hi, Florian. You're a new author to me, but I will definitely be checking your work out. Let me pull Posey. I'm gonna pull you out to pull in some of his covers. Christmas Tales is the new one. And then, if y'all are wondering, and then we also have.
And that's, just to be clear, though, that's sorry, Kenya. The Christmas Tales is mixed. It's different races. It's all multicultural rather than interracial. The Christmas Tales one.
And then I like that.
Bossy, straight, interracial.
Bossy too. Bossy's already out, and it says kind is good, but bossy is better. And then let's pull up Lawrence again. Let's get the Christmas. And guys, if y'all want to know why we laughing, please just start. Do they start at the first book, or could they jump into Christmas and Stickville and then go back?
You can get Christmas. Christmas and Stickville as a standalone. So you can get Christmas and Stickville and then go. Shy is the first book in the Pickup Sticks comics. So you can get Christmas and Stickville, then you can go to Shy and just catch up. So we have 12 issues. I'm getting ready to release issue number 13. So then also, because it's a city of people, so also, like I said, go to the YouTube channel, and on the YouTube Stick Up channel, there's a group, a subset group. So I got 3 different groups going on here.
Holy cow. This is also Bonnie's Wish right here, right?
Bonnie's Wish is kicking my... This is a interracial reverse harem.
Yes.
Series, and it is kicking my butt right in this one. It is. So I got mad respect for those who write reverse harem consistently, because just trying to make sure that the storytelling is there with all the guys and her, and making sure that all the characters are developed and everything. Yeah.
It's taking a minute. Take your time, let it flow, because it's going to be insane if you take your time. So just let it do what it do. You know, and there's something that you're learning with the sticks to get you to, you're going to add that in there. Because I will say this, it's actually good though. It's odd.
What?
I'm talking about the Stickville. So like whatever you're learning, it's going to, help you in the next.
Stickville, okay, is a fully functioning society, okay?
Sounds like it.
You know, all these odd comments, okay? Look. Stick Lawrence Hall actually is a member of Stickville.
Wow.
And there's people who protest Stick Lawrence. Anna is the activist. She protests Stick Lawrence because she feels like Lawrence doesn't do enough to help bring the sticks up into the main genre. So all these comments now, Stick Lawrence is going to be protested upon because of all these comments that's going on. So I just want you to realize this.
Kathy said, Lawrence, I still love you, but I had to tune in for Florian.
She's one of my street team members.
One of the street teams. We buy.
Look, this is my first time.
You gotta be loyal now. You can't just be street teaming now.
This is my first time meeting Florian. I'm pretty sure I haven't met you before, Florian. But like I said, the man's overseas. He's got an accent. I mean, I can't compete. I'm no longer mad.
How many minutes are you away from this castle?
You're right about, and I just do the normal stuff, the whole slamming and banging and slapping and plunging, and you're doing something original, with sticks, just doing, slapping flesh.
Lawrence an elf.
Debbie wanted to know Lawrence as an elf. Yeah, I'm trying. You know what? Next Christmas, I do believe Lawrence will wear a little sequin, cute little outfit. He's gonna do it.
If you see Lawrence Hall dressed up, you know that is not Lawrence Hall, or he has been drugged, or something to that effect.
Lawrence, I want you to pay attention to what this person said. It said, Lawrence, a beautiful woman asked you to be her elf, and you said no. Shake my head.
Yes. Look, I ain't got no problem saying no. I'll tell people no in a heartbeat. No. No.
I'm sorry, King. We raised him better than that. The street team, y'all got to get him together because he's out of it. He's out of control. Okay.
That's every day, all day. Like, I'm sometimes scared of what goes on in my mind.
All right, someone's saying Florian definitely belongs in this group. Yes, everybody that I invited is crazy, from the women to the men, but talented, very, very talented. I will say that, and I think that you should give all of them a try if you have not. And we are, oh my Lord, it is 9:00. So we could just go. So y'all put these questions in now. Let's see. Lawrence, I saw the trailer and I love your voice. You should do an audiobook. That's what Millie said.
Thank you, Millie. Millie, thank you. You have made my day, Millie. I appreciate that.
Are you going to do Stickville audiobooks?
No, but I was. No, I'm not going to say no. I don't know. This whole time though, listening to Florian, I was like, next time I got to get someone overseas to call me, so I have an accent to the women over there, and then the whole thing will be flip flop.
Yeah, right definitely. Now,
right
now, I love your accent here.
Florian,
So see, Florian said that they would love your accent.
They like.
It's something about you
for sure. Yeah.
Y'all love accents, boy.
You gotta exaggerate it though. You gotta talk like this, lassie. And then, people either like it or they think you're insane, which might work as well.
So Florian, Kathy said that she loved Bossy. What made you write Bossy?
Yeah. It was just a continuation of the first story that I wrote. And I thought, why not make it, because the woman becomes bossy. It's a mature lady of color, and a mature white lady and a younger man of color. And it's a continuation of that theme. It's like, There's a usually age gap in each story, and an older. It's usually like all the women are the more mature people in control, and they're the bossy, but not always. And it's basically ladies taking control, but the guys aren't simps. They're still macho, strong, alpha. I know the type of guys that need to be in these books, basically. With the muscles and everything, but the ladies are, so they can't be like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. But, they're still the big, strong guys, but for whatever reason, the women are in control of them to some extent, which I think is not out with the realms of a lot of ladies' fantasies of being, you don't want to have a simpy man, but some ladies are keen on the idea of at least showing some dominance in some situations over a handsome, muscular man. So that's really what Bossy is about. And there's a lot of that there. So, yeah. If you like the idea of bossing around a humble man for a bit, then you need to read that, Bossy. Highly recommended by me.
Debbie also said that
and others.
Christmas Tales too.
Yeah, I mean, Christmas Tales is again, it's multiracial, multicultural, and it's got the Christmas theme. I tried to make it a blend, different countries. The first one starts off in Scotland in thick snow, thick snowy forest, and people getting up to stuff in there. And then there's different countries. There's only 6 stories, but it's in a variety of locations, good age gaps and characters, situations. The last one is on a plane on the way to Dubai in first class between the stewardess and the star. So yeah, there's a nice variety. I recommend it, Lawrence, if you like that kind of thing.
now this is my thing. Are y'all both alphas, do you think, in real life? Or would y'all, what type of are you an alpha, are you a beta? What else is there?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on this live
define
and say
beta.
I'm a beta. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I think a beta is kind of, nothing's wrong with a beta. I just think a beta is more chiller and maybe is more comfortable with the heroine being in charge. Would you agree, Posey, or no?
Yeah, I agree. Just saying. So you're saying you
I think it's okay to be the beta as long as you're not the omega.
Oh, okay.
Posey's been sitting back drinking out of that wine glass. Posey's chill right now.
Are y'all alphas or betas? What is it?
Yeah.
I think it depends on the situation.
Okay.
Sorry, please.
No, I'm asking. Go ahead. Like you were saying, it depends on the situation. So,
go ahead, please, Lauren.
Give us an example of, when you be an alpha. We write alpha, so that's our problem. I know that's my problem. Betas are okay, but you gotta smack it down.
I'm gonna say it depends on the situation. I will say I know what I like, and I don't put up with anything other than what I like. I'm not going to compromise what I like now. You got to have a standard either way. Am I going to sit there? Because see, the problem with romance is the alpha male that is read about will go to jail in real life. So I can't sit there and like the
like
previous
Tony
author was
Soprano.
like, yeah, I'm not going to chain her up and have my way and violate her because then I could be in jail. So yeah, it just depends on the situation. It depends. Sometimes you gotta know how to step back, but at the same token,
and the real true alphas. Yeah.
So Debbie said
the real true alphas in pop culture.
Oh no, go ahead.
I apologize. I think there might be a slight lag. I'm just going to say that the real true alphas, in pop culture, they're quite often not. They're quite often psychopathic or the criminal, because you can't always be dominating all the time. I mean, I would say that in real life, well, you know what? How many people in a university class are as you would say in America, we don't say it here in Scotland, but how many people are the cumni sum laude, or the people who are, they're really at the top? How many out of
cum laude.
A class of 200? Like one, right? So if everybody's alpha, it just doesn't work. That's the whole point. It's like, if you're the alpha male, you're the big, you're the guy, you're the big jock, the big muscle guy, and maybe even your brother too. You're that one guy who shines above all the others. And if everybody's like that, that's not possible. That's like everybody being Einstein. You need to have lots of talented and nice and intelligent people who are not average, but they're not really right at the top there. So, the reason why these romance books have, all the guys are alpha is because that's not what men are like in real life. They're not, they're not all like these guys with the 20-inch biceps and the guys who. There's a building with a burning building.
My husband's an alpha, so I don't
I'll
know.
grab all the baby, jump off the top floor, and then I'll smack out the gangster mafia lord. That's not real life.
Yeah, I'll put it like this.
They're popular in literature.
I feel like y'all are haters. That's all I'm saying.
No,
I love y'all.
I'll put it like this. For me, I don't have a problem making a decision. So if that's how you define alpha, then that's fine.
In real life, yes.
Yeah, in real life, I don't have a problem making a decision. I'll take the information I have. I'll make a decision. I'll live with the consequences. It's as simple as that. Now, I will also listen to people as they give me information, but I'll make a decision. I'm not going to sit there and oh, should I do this? Oh, should I not do this? I'm going to make a decision and live with it. But like I said, if I go and sit there and, punch her in the head because
yeah.
Hey, look, anybody that likes getting punched in the head, I have no do your thing. You do your thing. That's not me, though.
Lauren, they said that YouTube is hilarious. So y'all get on that YouTube channel. Someone asked, Florian, how did you get started writing romance?
I wrote my first book. It wasn't erotica or erotic romance. I wrote it over a year. It's actually a crime thriller book, a full-size novel. But I wasn't sure. Like I wanted to take a couple of weeks between drafts. Like after I'd redrafted it like 8 times, and I wasn't sure how the KDP process worked. So I decided to write a novelette in a week, like an erotic novelette in a week, and just publish it on KDP, just to know the process and how it worked, and you know what I mean, to get a feel for it. And a couple of people read it, and I was surprised at how popular it was. It was so that was it really. Yeah, I was just like, well, maybe I can build on that. Basically, so that's it. Yeah.
Debbie asked Lawrence, why is Ned so oblivious?
Ned is a stick figure character. Ladies, anyone that's in the chat, okay, anybody's paying attention to this, Lawrence Hall does actually write romance novels, okay? Let's not get it twisted. Lawrence Hall actually does write novels.
No.
I just also write stick figure romances. So,
You should lead with that.
Yeah. Ned is a character in Stickville who just lives his best life. There's a situation where there was a fight. Two guys got knocked out. There was blood. There was police. There was ambulances, and Ned just walked by him like he didn't see him because there was a cute girl he saw and he wanted to get her information. So Ned's just living his best life. Nothing phases Ned. That's all.
Oh, I'm happy.
That's why
I had to read this. Which one is this? I'm in the chat. I'm in the chat now trying to get the link. So
honestly, I don't remember what book that was in. It was in one of the issues. I don't remember which one it was in.
You don't know? Okay. So
somebody said only Belle has boobies hanging out. That's a spoiler, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay.
I'm not gonna say anything on that.
Someone said they're imagining stick porn. Can you imagine the penis going through and coming out the other side?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's a close approximation to what happens in Stickville.
This is crazy.
Hold on. Let me get in here and get my links right now. Let me get my links right now.
So people want that Bonnie's Wish too. You already
I do write romance novels. Yeah, I do write romance novels. I'm working on it. It's coming. I've been saying that since I think July. It's coming. It is coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. I seriously, I got to put it down because I'm working on another novel, so I got to finish Bonnie's Wish so I can get to the next one.
This is. Let me see. To both men, what is the first romance book of yours that I should read? That's Millie.
Go ahead, Florian.
Well, I've only done 2 so far. Sorry, Lawrence, please. Go ahead.
For me, it depends on the mood you're in. I know romance readers are very fickle. So if I recommend a book and you're not in that mood, you're going to put it down and you're going to give me a 1 star and I'm going to tell you to go kick rocks because you wasn't in that. Yeah, look, my stories are awesome, So I would say if you're in the mood to laugh, read The Frog and the Lady. It's romantic comedy. Or Wing Woman is romantic comedy. But The Frog and the Lady, Wing Woman is more contemporary romance. The Frog and the Lady is more comedy romance. I mean, it's hilarious. So if you're in the mood to laugh, either one of those. If you want paranormal, my Vigilante book, it's a series of it's superheroes and the women that love them. And then if you want reverse harem, then you have Bonnie's Game. And then Bonnie's Wish is coming. And then if you want something a little different,
very different,
Sticks, the Pickup Sticks comics. For adults, do not give these to your children. Do not give these to children. They are for comics.
Okay. Pick up
they're for adults.
Crave. Stick Daddy. Daddy. Hold on, let me get that one.
You know what? Hold on. So, I saw
the order of these. I'm on Amazon.
What is the order? We should have had a little next time. We still got to do this Stickville video. But hold on. Now, there's somebody asked you, Lawrence, will you write a new superhero themed series?
I'm laughing at Posey.
Posey really trying to figure out the stick right
now. I have that series. The series is not done. So that series, I got about 6 or 7 books in my head, probably about 8 for that. So I'm not going to do another series. That one is like Stickville. It's a large city. It's a large metropolis. So there's a lot of things in there. So yes, I'll answer the question by saying yes.
Lawrence, I love your romance novels too, but lately I needed the laugh that Sticks provides.
The Pickup Sticks is the name of it. Pickup Sticks. It's short reads. They're quick. They're funny. They're romantic. They are explicit. They are everything you're looking for. I mean, it's everything you're looking for. I mean, it's just stick figures.
Posey,
well, I was just trying to figure out. It says Crave. Is that the first one?
Crave is the second book. Shy is the first.
Shy. Okay, I got you. I see it now.
Right.
Okay.
Then Crave, then Stick Daddy, then Ignite, then Arousal, then I don't know. Basically,
they're on KU too. They're on KU, guys.
They're on KU.
Yep, all of them are free on KU. So pick them up.
All right, guys. So I think went through the chat. I think we're gonna end, but like I've told the other authors, I'd love to have y'all come back in 2021 talking about your new releases. Florian, do you have anything you want to say? How you want to end this? Pose, I'm gonna pull you out so I can
just yeah, sure. Yeah, Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. Thanks a lot for your chat, and best wishes to you all.
We have somebody that said that they are going to was it? Yes, Vigilante and Bossy. They're going to be
good job, Millie. See, Millie, you all right with me, Millie?
There we go. And that's Bossy again, guys. If y'all haven't seen it, that's Bossy. This is Florian's books, and then what was the other one? So I can make sure I have and then Christmas Tales. All right, so Mr. Y'all say goodbye to Florian. Everybody said Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much, Florian, for coming in.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
It's a
Take
pleasure,
care.
Florian, man. We're going to get up one day, man.
And see you again, Lawrence. All right,
sure.
Kenya, thank you so much. Take care.
Right. Okay, and then there we go. Then I'm going to pull up. I'm still going to show Bonnie's Wish, even though you're working on it. But get the food.
Yeah, I got it.
Posey got all the stick. Guys, because Lawrence, we're broadcasting in Posey's reading group too.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You know, so
we all about to get it. We got it all by them. So
get all up in there.
Hey, look, I look forward to your reviews. Even if you're like, what is this? Give me the review. I'll take it. It's funny to me because I can't believe the sticks blew up the way they did. I really don't. So I'm very interested in people.
You said you had me at soap opera, so I used to love soap opera. So I'm like, oh shit, I got to read this.
Now in my group as well, Stickville is just so large. In my Facebook readers group, Halls of Romance, I do a daily stick figure comic.
I need to find this group. See what's going on. Barbie's been hooking me up, but I need the link to the group too. Thank you.
Halls of Romance. Halls of Romance is a daily stick figure comic. You got the YouTube channel, which is coming out with stick figure TV. Then you got the issues that are on Amazon, free on Amazon, Kindle Unlimited. You guys are getting the hookup, man. Stickville is blowing up, man. So
Stickville.
All right. And Renee said separate chats. We sure will, Miss Renee. We will be doing more separate chats. As Lauren said, even though when I invited you, I wasn't drunk, but I was drunk one of those chats that we talked. And it was an idea that popped up. And I'm really glad I did it because I had a lot of fun. Lawrence, it's always a pleasure having you come in. You give me a lot of help. I definitely see you as a literary brother. I'm always thinking big brother, the big brother that, that I never had that used to maybe abuse me and knock me in the head.
Punch you in the head because you into that kind of stuff, okay? You just told on
yourself. Big brother, but also will beat people up if they bothered me, big brother.
Yeah, don't mess with my sister, man.
Yes, and then as soon as we got back to the house, he'd tear your dolls up or some shit like that. But so thank you, Lawrence, for coming on.
Pleasure.
As you know, anytime you have a Stickville, why didn't that go? Okay. Anytime you have a Stickville
release of any sort or any book, you can post in K Killers, obviously. Well, the Stickville, they come out every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, a new issue comes out.
Jump on in there and post, but definitely post the trailers because that just brightens my day. You got to go in there if you need moderator status to upload that video. You got to let a sister know. Tag me in that too, so I don't miss that.
No, Stick. Oh, so Posey, I don't know if you know, Kenya has her own. She's gonna talk about Stick Lawrence. Kenya has her own stick figure as well. Stick Kenya.
What? He made one of me.
Kenya has gotten drunk a couple of times.
He I'm gonna sue him if he put that up again.
Oh, it's going up.
Penis hands and stuff. I'm gonna sue him. He keeps on. I know. I love him. All right, so we're gonna say goodbye, Lawrence. Is there anything you have to say?
Thank you, ladies. This was a pleasure. It's always a joy to hang out with you all. For all of you all who are new to Lawrence Hall, it is a Lawrence Hall experience. So go pick up a Lawrence Hall book. You will enjoy it, I guarantee it. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
And they're loving your dimples. They've been talking about your dimples in the chat room.
Look, I can't compete with the accent. You know, I can't compete with the Scotland, but I got something here, okay? I got something. I'm not lacking, okay? Look.
You're not chopped liver. Lawrence ain't no chopped liver.
No, even.
All right, bye, Lawrence.
Goodbye, ladies. Pleasure.
All right, that was awesome. Hold up, it's still showing up.
I'm still here.
There we go. So, thank you, Posey. Thank you.
It's killing me. I've been smiling the whole time.
Laughing. Everybody. So let me see. Thank you, Kenya and Posey. I appreciate all your work this evening, bringing me some of the very best IR authors. That was a motherfucking experience. It was fun, though. I had a blast. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. I had a blast. Oh, my goodness.
And Cassie Verano's in Atlanta and all of that. One day we got to do like a author book signing when the pandemic is over, but we got to do an Atlanta event 6 or 7 months in advance to let everyone come in for sure.
I agree.
So Posey, I'm going to say goodbye to you, but thank you so much. You rocked it. Dahlia Rose was great. Theodora, Taylor, Amarie, Avant, Twyla Turner, Florian, and Lawrence. Guys, if y'all missed it, I will have it up on YouTube because it was hilarious.
Yes.
All right, Miss Potter, we will see you later.
All right.
All right, guys. I want to just do a quick note. Oh, I forgot to do a giveaway. Damn. So anyway, I wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. I have Renee, Christine, Debbie, Devin, Millie, and Anya. I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to either, okay, again, one more time. Renee, Christine, Debbie, Devin, Millie, Anya. I'm going to give y'all the opportunity to either get an Amazon gift card or I will buy one of the ebooks from the people that were in here. Also, would you like to know who is in January? Because it is dope. It is going to be Peppa Pace and Sienna Minx in there together. We're going to have maybe 3 more authors with us, but they're all, Sienna Minx and Peppa Pace are putting out this book that's coming out January 25th. It's a big anthology where it's set on this luxury cruise line, and it's all these different stories of mystery, of paranormal, all this different stuff going on. So I have them coming in January on the 17th to talk about it. So that is going to be dope. There was another announcement. What was it? We're going to do, in these next couple of days, we're going to be posting the top 10 books. And with each post, we'll do a giveaway with that. And also, guys, thank you so much for Ghost of Christmas. It's about 90,000 reads every day. People are buying it. Thank you so much. So y'all have a great Christmas. I love y'all. Y'all have been a blast this 2020. I'm actually going to be taking a social media vacation in 3 days because I must finish Lion and the Mouse. If I don't, I am going to be highly upset going into the new year without at least a rough draft. I just want a rough draft by the time I enter 2021. So love y'all and see you later.